looking for the sports channel, Gary.
Well, hello you gorgeous mother truckers you, and welcome to another video. Right then, so when will the domination stop? Or should we say the flexing of domination stop? See, first we got the mega mosque being built in the Lake District at a cost of about 2 million quid, I reckon. Was it 2.5 million quid? In a place that has hardly any Muslims in it whatsoever, in a natural beauty spot, and the only reason it's being built there is literally a projection of dominance and the fact they just can laugh and say, look, we can get whatever we want. Now, fortunately there, it appears that they're going to have problems because a lot of suppliers aren't going to supply the stuff that they need. But unfortunately, for the rest of you may not know, is an awful lot of building merchants and builders now are Muslim owned. So they'll just get round that. So we got that one, which is an absolute disgrace, but of course the council won't say no because they're terrified of upsetting the Boglims. Okay, you can't upset a Boglim, you can't upset the Muslims, you can't upset anyone, you just do as you're told. So now apparently on Mount Tor in the Peak District, planning permission has been granted, or the permission has been granted to start fundraising to build a mega mosque on top of that mountain or hill. I don't know whether it's defined as a mountain or a hill, but on there.
Imagine a mega mosque on top of Mount Tor. That can become a reality because today I have personally spoken with the Peak District City Council and they have granted me permission to start a petition, and if 10,000 people sign this petition, we will be granted a permit to start fundraising £1 million and start building the mega mosque on top of Mount Tor. Guys, this is another historical event because recently we were granted permission to build a mosque, the first mosque in Lake District. So this will be the first mosque in the Peak District. Guys, sign the petition. Let's get this rolling and make history. Let's go.
So now we have another mega mosque being built in the dominant position, and it's going to get approved because no one dares have the bollocks to say no to these people. So you've got those two mosques dominating. There's a clip about it should be up on the screen right now. For those people, Jess Phillips, you know who I'm talking about. There's no such thing as no-go areas for white people. As you can see quite clearly on the screen right here, this white guy made the terrible mistake of going into the wrong place in London, and that's the level of abuse that he got, with people basically threatening to kill him and actually committing physical assault upon him. But that's okay, because there's no such thing as no-go areas. You see how this all works? It's all about dominance. It's all about showing people who's actually in charge nowadays. And this is by a tiny, tiny fraction of the Muslims that actually live here. There's not that many at all, but they get away with so much because, well, they're allowed to, because no one dares question them. No one dares say, well, actually, the answer to that question is no, you can't have it there, because they don't want to do that. Because no one will say no. And they know this. And then, you see, this philosophy of people won't say no to stupid, dumb, idiotic requests is also the same where, it's coming up on the screen right now, is a bunch of Oxford University students have now said that on all war memorials, you should also list those people who got killed on the opposite side, because they need to be remembered as well. You see, this is what happens when you keep allowing idiots to dictate. When you've told them and demonstrated that you won't say no, that all they have to do is start to get a little bit leery and a bit threatening, and you just fold, take the knee. And they will just keep on doing this. This is very much akin to kids, having kids. If you have kids, you know that you give a kid an inch, they'll take a mile. And they always will do. That's why they always push boundaries, because they want to see how much they can get away with before they get a kickback. I mean, admittedly, here now in the United Kingdom, most of the Western world, the ability to have any decent kickback against a kid who's acting like a complete dick it has been removed. But these are the same. This is the same philosophy, the same principle, that if you allow people an inch, they'll take a mile. And then when they took that mile, they take 10 miles. It needs to stop. But unfortunately, we have no one with the balls to do it anymore. We also have, in my humble opinion, a Prime Minister who is a convert and a king who is a convert to the religion of so-called peace. And you can see by all the Eid Mubarak flipping posts all over social media on Mothering Sunday that everything's been infested with the same thing. Are you all going to wake up yet? Are you going to start pulling your head out of the sand, stop believing that magic box is bolted onto the wall, and open your eyes to the fact that unless you start to say no, this country's finished? Any case, 2 videos popping up at the end of this one. One will be the last one I uploaded. The other one will be the one that the gods of YouTube with their mighty algorithm have picked for you. It's called Best for Viewer, and I call it the chosen one. If you agree with what I'm saying, you hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to like, share. You can also let me know how you feel about things in the comment section down below. Now, be an adult. If you're going to be a child, it's off to the stickle bricks you go. Any case, enough of that. I'm done. So, until the next one.
What the fuck is this?